everyone. So today's reading is going to focus on the week of July 28th all the way through August 3rd and what to expect for these coming days. So I've had a lot of petitions of people that love this weekly reading, and they've seen a lot of accuracy with the weekly reading, so I'm excited to hear about that. So we're going to go ahead and begin. I'm going to kind of give in some information on astrology and also angels that you can work with this week. So the angels that you can work with this week there's two angels, and the first one name is Haaiah, and it's Haaaiah. He is a dominion angel whose special role is over diplomacy and seeks to soften the hearts of dictators and reduce worrying and greed. The strength of this day, and he's going to be ruling July 28th through August 1st. So if you're needing anything special in these days, you want to work with this angel to help bring in the influence of his help in these days. He rules those days, so those are the days that you can pray to this specific angel, and I'll put the name of the angel on the bottom info section. The strength of those days, July 28th through August 1st, you want to ask for a salary increase or maybe a promotion or apply for jobs. These days, July 28th through August 1st, are really good for that. The weaknesses of these days are going to be, that you're maybe defending someone that may not be worth defending. So be careful who you defend this week in those days. If you're having an argument or you're trying to make a point, be careful who you defend in those days. August 2nd through the 6th, we have Yeratel, Yeratel, another dominion angel who rules these days, and he's a light bringer and protects those imprisoned unfairly, especially far from home. So he brings light to those that are imprisoned, that are far away from home, or that maybe you feel, that you're been treated unfairly in a situation and you're far away from your home. This is a very good angel to work with in these days. The gifts of this week are going to be basically positive energy, happiness, a time to do something spontaneous and fun in those days. The weakness, avoid throwing everything up on a whim. So those are the angels, and that I pulled this interesting and amazing information from Angel Magic, which is from Cassandra Eason. Really, really awesome book on angels. So now we are going to, so those are the two angels I would recommend working this week and I do have something really important happening on this week. So I will be working with the first angel because I need his help in a specific matter. So there's some events that are coming up with school for me on Monday and Tuesday. So I will need his help as much as possible. I'm going to be working with the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot and my Indigo cards from Doreen Virtue. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to pull some cards from here. And before I begin, I'm going to talk, I think we'll end with the astrology. Let's do it that way, because I have some things I want to talk about astrology as well as what is happening in terms of the planetary area. So let's see what we have. What's coming up this week? And we're going to pull 3 cards for the beginning of the week, for the middle of the week, and for the last part of the week. Okay, so that is going to be our reading, and then I'll pull some cards from here in a little bit. So let's look at the first card. The beginning of the week, we have the Strength card, and it's all about having strength in a situation. Monday and Tuesday is going to be a bit challenging, including Sunday. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are going to be a bit challenging. There's going to be a lot of things going on. It may be a difficult start of the week. However, maybe even a lot of things to do. Like you may feel overwhelmed, a lot of things to do. And you can see the girl screaming here in this card, like, enough. So like, I can't take it anymore. So definitely you're going to have the strength to overcome any type of challenges that you may encounter those coming days. So if you have any challenges or if you feel overwhelmed or stressed, remember that you have the fortitude to overcome this, and you will be able to overcome any challenges or any type of obstacles in these coming days. Okay, you have the strength, you have it in you. Okay, this middle of the week we have the Page of Swords, and that energy, it's Wednesday and Thursday. We can see the energy here of someone trying to meddle in your situation, being a little bit nosy or trying to kind of get involved in something or be too opinionated in a situation, which you may have to put a stop to. So be careful with people trying to, or someone trying to get involved, or maybe trying to feed in or get involved in something in your life. In terms of the middle of the week, there could be someone observing you those days as well. So be very careful with people that are trying to meddle, and someone trying to kind of be very gossipy. That energy is also coming up as well with this card, a little bit of that gossipy energy. So be careful with that energy in the middle of the week with a certain person. And then towards the end of the week, we have the Four of Wands in reverse, which means that there may be some sort of challenges. Something that you thought you were going to finish, you are not going to finish. There may be a sense of incompletion towards the end of the week, or maybe not feeling like you got ahead as you thought, or maybe something doesn't go as positive as you thought. So that's towards the end of the week. Four of Wands in reverse, some sort of setback, a minor setback towards the end of the week. A little bit of a challenging week. We have the Wands, the Wands and the Swords and the Strength card, which is a major arcana. So we have fire and air here. A little bit of aggression this week. A lot of things moving very quickly. And the major arcana means there's some major developments that are going to happen in the beginning of the week. Okay? So that was a really tough reading for this week. Let's look at the angels and see what they have to tell us for this week. I'm going to pull this card, and I'm going to pull one more angel card and see what their advice is. And we have send love. Someone's going to need love this week. It could be a family member. It could be someone, a friend. Someone is really going to need that healing this week. Is going to need that your help in a situation. Maybe you're going to be more knowledgeable than them in a specific area. So they're really going to need your advice, your input in a specific issue. And that's what I'm picking up here with this send love. So I feel like there is going to be something that they're going to need your help with. Someone is going to need your help. So be very receptive with that and try to help them out. The next card we have is self-care. And this week is going to be extremely important that we take time for us to decompress, especially towards the middle, towards the ending of the week. You may want to kind of set that time for relaxing, you know, maybe scheduling some time for you to do some sort of meditation, some spiritual work, or even just a massage. Taking that time for you to relax is going to be very important, because this week there's a lot of things going on, I feel, and even some challenges with a person here in the middle of the week. So let's look now at what the stars have to tell us. This week's energy we have on July 27, we have, it says here in my notes of the internet, where I pulled the astrology chart, it says that Jupiter on July 22nd opposes Pluto on July 27th, which basically talks about giving you a lot of energy to accomplish a lot of things. And you may have felt like, oh my gosh, I got to get this done. I got to get working on this stuff. You're going to feel that urge of getting things done. So that's what's going to go through with that. In terms of like towards this week, I feel, and what I'm picking up here in the energy of the stars, there is going to be a lot of things changing in the near future for you with this. I also feel like with the Mars conjunct with Jupiter, which just happened July 22nd, there is going to be a lot of activity, changes in your life that may benefit you and family. Venus enters Virgo July 22nd, which just passed. And I feel like there's going to be, some issues with relationships that you have to be a bit careful with, is the energy that I'm getting. And overall, we're in the last quarter of the moon, which occurs on Monday, July 29th. So Monday we're going to have the last quarter of the month of the moon, and there is going to be a lot of the energies that I see with the stars here this week. This is not the best time to start any major projects in this week, because we're in the last phase of the moon, so you don't want to do any of that. Like if you're wanting to apply for a job, maybe not the best time to do that. It also talks about it's a time to begin finishing up the details of what was conceived at the last new moon around July 8th. So if you started anything in July 8th, you may want to try to finish it up and wrap it up at this time. Okay, Mercury is going to be in Cancer from May 31st to August 8th. When Mercury is in Cancer, we move from the desire of quantity to the need for quality. In terms of information we are attracted to, we think, speak, and take in information on a deeper and more instinctive level. Okay, so that's what's coming up here pretty much this week. Overall, romance and relationships, we have Venus in Virgo from July 26th to August 16th. And this is a time when we express our love through practical means and gestures, such as running errands, doing detail work, and things of that nature. Okay, so definitely that's what's coming up this week. This week on Sunday through Tuesday, Venus is connecting beautifully to a grand trine information as a grand sextile, suggesting that making contact with others can bring great rewards at this time. Sunday's sextile to Jupiter brings a warm, friendly, and forward-loving energy to our romantic and social lives. Tuesday's trine to Pluto brings new heights and insights and willingness to become more intimate. So around Tuesday, you're going to see maybe a little bit of more people reaching out to you, people that you've been wanting to hear from. It's going to be a good time for that. Friday and Saturday are going to be more complicated. So it's going to be a little more difficult on that time. Okay, so we have a lot of things going on with love, and you know, I feel like the energy here of this week will be a bit challenging towards the middle of and towards the ending of the week. So make sure you prepare that time to relax and self-care. Many blessings to everyone, and I will see you all next week. Angel blessings.